All right, let's do some big trees. Make it look like, you know, there's a reason it's like this. You know, why does the fence come in? It's because there were some big trees they didn't want to cut down. For some reason. I'm sure they cut down a lot more trees, but just didn't want to cut these ones down. We can come up with a story some other time. That's not super important right now. But yeah, something like that, I think. Simple, but I think quite nice. You know? Definitely simple, but I think quite nice. My one worry, I suppose, is that it does ever so slightly surround a crematorium, which, my plan wasn't necessarily to create a park around a crematorium. So that's kind of an accident. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally just decorate a crematorium? Just accidentally, just casually, like, ah, there you go, suddenly just crematorium. Just out of nowhere. Sudden crematorium. Right. I'm gonna do another one of these large trees back there. A couple of them or something. Something like that as well. I think that'll do. It just, you know, the waterfront's kind of decorated. That river is huge. Like, properly huge. But yeah, that'll, you know, people might want to use the park. They might not. I don't really care if they do or don't. But I filled in that space, which is exactly what I needed to do one way or another there. So that's all right. This area over here is actually moving, which is good. It's not tailing back anymore onto the on/off ramps. So that's a plus. Got that going for me. And over here, is it polluted? It absolutely still sort of is. It's actually not that bad. We could probably get away with keeping it paused for a while and starting to tear out the rest of this. So tear you out of there, tear these power lines out. I'm gonna need to replace those, obviously, because they do connect the suburb to, well, power and the city. But that's all right. We'll figure that out in just a second. Because I want to at least plan the, like, tourism area. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a tourism area. So I also kind of want to run the trams under this road. That could actually be kind of cool. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, that could be that's a feature, is what that is. Hold on, bring these back. Right? Because what I want to do is I want to have like a really distinct place that the trams go. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to bring this down to here, bring it across, and we can put a bunch of buildings on that, you know, whatever it may be. We can do stuff that's going to be like, you know, proper touristy stuff. That's great. We can do tourism, you know, stuff on the beach. Got a nice 45-degree angle there. I could probably curve that a little bit. Probably worth doing, honestly, just slightly. So we'll do that just to get it a little bit smoother. But I want to I want to have the trams go underneath. Like, I want them sunken down. I don't want them to be underground. I want them to be visible, but I want the line to be sunken down, because I think that'll be a cool feature. The only problem is this is all hills, so doing that could actually be a total pain. You know what? Maybe we'll just have trams like going behind buildings or something. I think that might be the way to do it. So we can leave a space for them at least. You know, we don't need to cut away buildings or anything. We can leave a dedicated space for the trams. But I think this is going to be a little bit easier, honestly. Those also don't line up. That's not right. Hold on a minute. So you go there. And then guidelines on, and you go there. Right, so that's where our tram lines can go. I still don't know where the depot is going to be, but that's pretty much the idea, is they'll go to there, and they'll go to there. And we'll have them sort of running between buildings. I could actually raise them up as well. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, I think they'd look a lot better raised up, actually. Although I can't do... Yeah, no, let's not do that, because then I can actually put stations in this tram line here if I want to. So they're not going to be waterfront. They're not going to be beachfront. They're not technically going to be used in this district at all if I don't actually make a loop here, which maybe I actually do want to do. Maybe we do want trams through here, but like dedicated tram roads or something. Could be an idea. Could definitely be an idea. Gonna have to see. I am gonna grid this though, just completely. Because with it being a tourism area, I want to get hotels in here. I want them to be back to back. I want it to be, you know, really densely packed. So this is going to be grids. I will leave a little gap there though, because actually that lines up perfectly with the other road, which is great. So you go to there, and then you come down another 10 out to that point, and give me the guideline like that. Oh, I didn't do that right at all, actually. Hold on. So that needs to go a little bit further. Because again, we want that gap of 2. And I think, like I said, I think we will bring trams around here. We'll just use the tram roads. So instead of having trams on like roads with other traffic and buses, it's going to be tram roads only. Which is going to be interesting to say the least. Also going to bulldoze that so I can get this exact. Let's see. So out of there. Why is it doing that? Why is it trying to snap to a road I can't even see? It's not even a road. So like that. There we go. Okay. So then this, I would like to use the above ground bulldoze, please. This is going to come out of right about here. Why is it underground suddenly? Like why? Okay, give me the underground view then. Whatever. I'm actually getting. This is actually getting me a little salty. The way this is controlling at the minute. Legitimately a little. Okay, that was my fault. That one. That's fine. That one was legitimately me. Stay there. Go underground, please. Stay underground this time. You get out of there. And give me straight slope. Line up there. Go like that. Alright. So the trains are where they need to be. I could actually probably do with extending... Actually, you know, that would look really cool, I think. Bulldoze... all of that. Above ground bulldozer, do that. Let's basically just invert what we've done. So on this side, obviously it goes, it's basically the train's going to be visible for a second, right? It's not going to be there the whole time. So do that and do that. And then an avenue. But the avenue is a bridge. I like that. I actually really like that. Can we just easily extend these keys here, or is that going to be a nightmare? That's the important question. It looks like we can technically easily do it, and it looks like it's going to work with me, except for that one, which is going to be an absolute pain in the butt. I can't actually do anything about that either. All right, so bring it in. All right, I like it. I actually kind of like it. It's not ideal, but it seems like it sort of works, right? It seems like what we've got here is, I don't know, something that's probably not safe. For one, it doesn't actually have any safety railings on it. We might actually want to get some of those, now that I think about it. That's actually something we probably really want to do, is get some safety railings on this. I might do that off camera / off stream though, because I really, if I get into like, if I go super detail mode on this right now, that is all we're going to do for the next 30 minutes. And I really don't want to do that, because I'm aware that most of what we've done today has been sort of super detail mode. And I want to make sure, you know, I have fun with it, but I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so you know, I got an email today from a listener. I think we're all right. Do you have any advice? I think we're all right. Let me see. Grab that. Do that. And grab that. Raise up a little bit, and we can put safety railings on this later. Basically, that's kind of where I'm at, so that's fine. So you can see the train for a little bit. I like that. I could probably put some stuff across that to make it look like it's actually got a roof on it. I can do a lot of stuff with that to make it look really cool. I'm just not going to at the moment, because I don't think there's much of a point. I also need to move you to there, and also probably lower it down a little bit to about there. I also just noticed this road is lower than that one, which is why this whole thing looked a bit weird. Oh boy, that's fantastic. That's great. Raise it up. Sure. All right, so you can see the train for a bit. I actually think that's quite cool. So if we keep an eye on this, like, you're going to be able to see whatever kind of passenger trains going through there. I actually think that's pretty cool. I actually think that's pretty cool. So we can do some cool stuff with that. I think just because we can, we'll grab this bit of road here. We'll keep it ground level, and we'll just run through here, because why not? Yeah, I like that. Actually gonna do trees on that. And then you know what? I actually want to do the same thing on this side. So right there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's bring the tram line back out a little bit. Bring it across and then through here. So the tram line is going to go, I think that's the end of the curve right there. And I think that's the end of the curve right there. So the tram line's basically going out and around. Yeah. So it's not really interfering with traffic too much. Yeah, traffic has to like yield to let the tram pass, but it's not super bad. So that's all right. As for the tram, wait. Oh no. I just realized I was running the game. I just, oh no. That's bad. Oh boy. Are you guys okay over here? Please don't abandon. I think we're all right. I think we're okay. Yeah, well, they're on fire, but other than that, everyone else is okay. All right. So let's see. Trams. Where can I put a tram depot? Like it has to snap, so it... Unfortunately, we actually have to put the trams on a road for a little bit. So what about down here? What if the trams are like down here a little bit, right? So we do something like, because this isn't going to be, this is going to be like it's like a little road that's not going to be used that much. So what if we went like here? I mean, we can put buildings on it. That's not a problem. But something like that kind of angle there. That's pretty much perfect. So yeah, we can put stuff down here, but it is going to be... It's also going to be where the trams are. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Do a little bit of two-way road there. And then what we'll do is actually just bring the trams... Can I just do that? No? That's a shame. But we can just bring the trams off the back of here. Like that. That bit's actually kind of weird. I don't like that. So what if we were to do... What about some one-way thing? Like, there's no need to do this, but... I mean, I can, so... Why not? Why not just have, why not do something a bit weird? Have like a little one-way... Again, thing. That's, leads over there. And that one sort of... goes like that, I guess. It's gonna be kind of weird having this lead around the way it does. But that can go in there, and then that can go sort of up and over that way. I don't know why it's... Again, I don't know why it's going underground. Well, that is not at all what I had in mind. But just something kind of interesting, you know? Something that's not just a... something that's not just like a straight road going out there. Because it means I have more room to play with in terms of... well, any detailing at all, really. You know, it means I can do more interesting things with it. And I like, you know, being able to do a couple of interesting little bits here and there with my roads and my trams as well. Is that the right curve? It is. You know what? Sure, that'll do. So yeah, it comes in, it goes that way. If it goes back to the depot, it goes that way. Nah, hold on. I want it to look right. So if it comes in, it goes there. Otherwise it goes there. Flip that one around. Then curve this. So there's like a little straight section there. And then that goes straight down, which is far from perfect, but that's okay because I can adjust it to be perfect. I think. Yeah, I think that's all right. Okay. And then you are there, but need curved. I need to be able to select that segment, I think. Well, that's a bit steep, isn't it? But that's fixable. So I think that's kind of cool, right? Curves around a bit. Goes where it needs to go. This bit could probably be lower too. And then just flip all of you. I like it. There we go. So that goes out there. That'll lead the trams out and around to do their thing. They do still need... They do still need connected out this way, though. So this is going to be connecting out to the main part of the city. Let me see. So to there. To there. I kind of want to just see about bulldozing. Well, I didn't actually want to bulldoze the highway, but that's fine. No big deal. We've got a little bit of a kink there. We're not going to shame it. It's all right. That's acceptable. But we can just do that. And there we go. So you can't really see... I mean, you can see the bend in it, but that's no big deal. It keeps it parallel to all of this. And, I mean, we should... So, yeah, so the trams are heading back out. even though this doesn't have power. That's fine. So do that. And it should have power. And they'll head out on the little one-way road. They'll head through all of this neighborhood. Well, I say neighborhood as though it's finished. It's really just getting started, but they'll head out that way. And yeah, they can do their thing. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, this guy's on fire. What are you complaining about? Low land value? No, there's no land value. That's fine. That's how you deal with that problem. That's how you deal with that problem. Don't complain, otherwise city government comes by and bulldozes your home. That's can you imagine? That's the people in New Nerdsy don't know how good they got it until they don't have a home. Until they don't got it, basically. Oh wow, that's not right. All right, we need to turn off these guidelines and do this right. Hold on. So go through there and go to there. All right. So this pretty much goes up like that, right? Yeah, I like that. And then this needs to go... Oh, that doesn't actually line up, though. All right. Well, that makes it... That makes this slightly tricky. I think we're going to have to go over there. Definitely gonna have to cross over. And then do something like that. Yeah, that's not... I don't like how the trams are looking there. I don't really want to take them underground either. I don't really want to have to do like my tunneling thing. I think, you know what? I think we are just going to do this. Because it kind of matches the whole theme that we've been going for in this area, which is that trams actually do sort of go between buildings. So rather than, like I said, rather than, you know, having buildings get torn down by trams or anything like that, we're sort of leaning in towards the idea that, yeah, the trams can actually have like dedicated areas built for them between the buildings, which I think will look good. I think that'll look good. So that'll be fine. We probably want to be careful with how many things we're putting on this one road. I think I can run the game as well while I'm doing this. Because right now there's a lot of things on that one road. So what if we do this and do this and just sort of loop those around? And go across there. And we'll just go straight across there instead. So that's a couple more entrances to like the same area, which is all right. I don't really want this to all be dead ends either. I kind of need an avenue going over there. So I'll tell you what we can actually do. If I turn on guidelines and I find, let me see. So take this out, take you out. If I have guidelines on, I can go to here. And I can upgrade you to one way as well. Then I can come back from this point. No, those are 4 apart. Okay. And that's 4 from the avenues or the highway as well. Okay. And we can go to here. Go straight up. And go like that. And that gives us zoning all along there. Go to there, go, I think there's where I need to be. Go straight up. And to that point. And that's sort of an avenue, right? Because it's 2 one-way roads going in opposite directions. It's sort of an avenue. And it follows the curve of the the existing highway, which is perfect. So I think that's probably what we're going to go for. Straight in there, straight in there. It messes up the zoning a little bit, but I'm actually okay with that, other than the super steep end there. Oh no, it's Tony Magoni's ad again. I kind of want to make a character in GTI roleplay at some point called Tony Magoni. He would absolutely not be a serious character, but that's a great name. I also love the idea that he would, in fact, be obsessed with, I believe it was meaty bits he just said there. So that seems like a thing we'll probably do at some point. Good old meaty bits. Maybe across here as well. So yeah, we can do like a park in there or something. Yeah, I like that. I think we might want to go like this as well. It kind of messes, like it's, the trams are kind of going to be in the way, but I think it's okay. I think it's all right. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. That's fine. So that entire area, I think, I kind of like the idea of that entire area being tourism and leisure and all that kind of stuff, because it is down by the beach. So maybe like tourism down around here, because that'll be the hotels, and then leisure up here on the beach.
Is that the intro to a Wicked House track?
I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. We actually need to... Wow, we need to remove all of this, for one. So that's all gone. Then the region itself needs to be removed, because it's not going to be turned into several regions. So this is our hotels area, right? This is where all the hotels are going to go. Hawthorne Heights. So all around here, it's going to be a little tricky to zone this, because technically there's no like looping avenue on it. Technically that's Hawthorne Heights. This can be something. I might do offices in this little middle bit. Maybe a tech cluster, an IT cluster, just so we have some like super tall buildings, and it's also a break between like the loud tourism or the loud leisure area and the hotels themselves. So I think an IT cluster there in Concord Square, which is more of a Concord trapezium, but that's fine. And then this will be the leisure district, which is going to be, actually, this might need to be cut into two districts. Because leisure is like really low buildings, and it's going to look really weird if we have a bunch of low buildings here. So we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go down here, and then we'll cut that road. And that road, I think, is going to have to be turned into an avenue. Which is annoying, because it's going to, it defeats the purpose of like the tram thing, but whatever. That road's going to be an avenue. So just like that. Then this will be our leisure space. Because again, they're low buildings. They're little nightclubs, they're little music rooms, or stuff like that. They're not like high rises. They're not apartment buildings. They're little tiny things. So that can be there. Those actually need to be one-way roads as well. This one's supposed to go in the opposite direction of what it's doing there, but that's all right. And this one needs to go that way. And then technically this little avenue here doesn't go anywhere. What if we had something like this? Just to sort of get somewhere for that to go at the end. Like some traffic going that way, maybe. All right. So Evergreen Hills, Aspen Heights, Concord Square. So let's get the self-sufficient, no, not self-sufficient, IT cluster. This is tourism. This one's leisure. And you know what? This is going to be an IT cluster as well. All right, so that's going to look pretty good, I think. So IT cluster there. Then it was IT cluster in all of this space as well. Just like that, all the way down through the middle. That'll look pretty good. Those will be some pretty tall buildings. This will be a bunch of pretty tall buildings as well. That'll be hotels. And then this is going to be smaller buildings like nightclubs and all that kind of stuff. So I think that'll be pretty good. I also want to see if I can get a cheeky little set of pathways going underneath the train tracks here, because I think that would look awesome. So turn off grid snapping. It's actually going to be quite easy to do this. I think I want to do... What are we going to do? We'll go for these ones, the red ones. So something like that, right? Oh, it's going to look weird, though. Yeah, let's just go to our usual. Let's go to the normal base game ones. So something like that. We can technically just run these straight through, honestly. Actually, there's an easier way to do this. I think there's an easier way to do this. If I have guidelines on, and I go here... Yeah, so that's now parallel, right? So what I can do, place that, grab it, move it straight in here. That's the name of the mod. Just move it straight in here, place it where I want it, which is right about there. Drag out that end a little bit so it connects where I want it. Select both nodes, Control C, and place it again. So it's not exactly underneath the train track, but it's where I want it to be. Grab that node, and just shift it a little bit. Actually, there is an easier way to do that, isn't there? I can literally just go select the node. Where am I moving? Why is there two nodes on that? I can grab that node, make sure it's like central on the train track, and then grab that node and it is central. That node is central, and that one is nice and central as well. So there we go. And I think we can do crosswalks on these, on the tram tracks, technically. Don't know how well that'll play with everything going on, but we'll see. And then all I need to do is grab those two nodes again, copy, and place it. And then drag this one out at the end so it meets this road up here. And yeah, that's on a bit of a hill. It looks a bit weird, but again, you know, it lets people get around. And we can do a pedestrian crossing right about there. Or right about there. I think we'll do here. So that'll let them walk underneath, which is great news. I think we're probably going to want to do some crossings all around here. So let's go there. Let's go there. And actually, we should probably just go straight across on those, shouldn't we? 240. What was that? 240. 240. So that's the middle. All right. We'll go straight through the middle as well. And then do the same at these ends. So plenty of space for people to walk around and get to where they need to go. We'll do a little crossing there and there. There and there. So yeah, something like that. Legovsky 1 and M30,000 saying that a pillar is on the... it's on the road? Oh, it is. Huh. Let's move that a little bit. There we go. I think that's roughly where it's supposed to be. Very roughly. Right about there. It's a bit weird seeing the the node without the pillar. I actually could have just moved the entire node, couldn't I? That's better. All right. That doesn't look so bad. So plenty of room to walk around over here. Then over here, probably going to do very similar. So a couple of little like isolated buildings at the corners. I think here we'll do that as well. And then remove the zoning from this space because we can do like a park or something there. Just something a little decorative, I think. And, oh, there absolutely is another pillar here. Can I like remove that one? I don't know if I can. All right then. I think the easiest way to do this will just be train line from there, elevated, straight line across. It puts this in, but it doesn't have the pillars. So that's a bit easier. All right, so this should all start building up, I think. We also don't have Old Town on these yet. So Old Town, Old Town, Old Town, and Old Town. We'll do some encouraged biking around some of these as well. All right. So that should all come together. There is only one entrance to that entire space right now, though. That's not good. Because it's just an avenue. And it's an avenue that has a lot of traffic lights on it. So we're going to want to... we're going to want to do what we can here to see if we can take some of those traffic lights off. So that might help a little bit, but we're probably gonna need a highway connection, honestly. We're probably gonna need a highway connection. I also forgot about the water. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some good connections to this place. I also haven't done metro yet, which I realize is probably gonna be very useful for getting tourists about. So we're going to want to do that as soon as we can too. This area up here, we'll go to there. We'll go to there. And we'll go to there as well. So that whole area has water at least. Doesn't have power, but that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. I think it's going to look good though. I think it's going to look kind of decent, and I'm actually kind of excited to see. I realize I've got a thing down here I can get rid of. Boom. Actually, let's just bulldoze you. We don't need it at all. Get rid of that one too. Yeah, I think this will look good. We've got the train going through, which I think is quite nice. We've got a train actually going like underneath everything, which is something we haven't really done before. Like, I think that's pretty cool. We've got some nice big buildings. We've got some little buildings in the front as well. And they're going to be surrounded by giant buildings. Like, I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. Let's get some tram tracks around here, though. So a new line from there. We can have it go to there. We're gonna have it go to the middle there. Actually, why not? Why not just have it like stop the whole way, sort of at all the paths or something like that? Oh, that one stopped there. That one can stop there. Down there, up to there, and I'll add another stop there. So a lot of stops kind of close together, but that's all right. I'll probably do some going in the opposite direction, which I think I will do just because I think it's going to look cool. I kind of just want a lot of trams going around here, honestly, because most of the time they're not even going to be on, they're not sharing the roads, you know? They're not sharing the roads at all, so what you end up with is, well, admittedly, trams sort of sitting on the road, but that's beside the point. I think it'll look good when they really get going. We can bring the number of trams way, way down at some point too. We can absolutely do that. I'm also realizing I don't know how power is going to get across there, so... offices, I guess? Throw some of those in. It's usually a fairly safe bet, isn't it? Maybe expand the square a little bit up this way. There we go. So we'll see if we can get some building going on in there. I could do parks, actually. That'd be a way to do it. Let's get like a botanical garden or something. Get a plaza. Plaza's actually not a bad shout. It would make sense in this kind of area. It would probably make sense in this kind of area. Let's see. Let me get a new bus line. M3000, you're completely right. We probably should get a direct connection from the airport to this place. So that is going to be one of our airport bus lines for the time being. That can come into, that can come in here. I think we'll have it come in and go there. And go there. And then back to the airport, basically. So that's going to be airport line... I think bus line 20 is going to be airport line 4. So something like that. And, oh, it loops around in a pretty weird way. Can we just add like a stop here to stop it from doing that?